You know what? You know what? Screw it. You know, it takes a lot of time to edit video. It takes time away from my job, away from my wife, and to try to squeeze in, what, 5, 6 hours to go through, I don't know, what, 15 hours of video to try to get it down to under 10 minutes. It's not very easy to do. And here's the reason why I say that. I tried a technique on this last vlog, on the last one that you just saw. That's now like an hour and 20 minutes long. At the time of this recording, it has not been made live yet, but it will be made live by Tuesday morning, tomorrow morning, according to my time. And what I tried to do was get everything in order the way I wanted it, and then edit it, and got it down to 1 hour and 30 minutes. Then I started trimming, and I started trimming some more. But I was only able to get it down to 1 hour and 20. And really? Okay, if I was to work on it tonight, that would take time away from my wife. Because I worked, no, excuse me, I'm sorry. I worked on it all day Sunday, and I worked on it some during lunch at work. That's it. Because tonight, I want to spend some time with my wife. Should I spend another 5 hours to try to trim it down to 40 minutes? You know? So here's what I decided to do. I decided not to worry about it from now on. I'm just going to be like, hey, if you don't like it, go somewhere else. This is my vlog. And if you don't like it, get the fuck out. Okay? Seriously. I can only do so much because of the kind of equipment I got and the amount of time that I have to put into it. This is it. This is it. So I'm going to do it the best I can to produce the best video that I can do. That's it. I'll leave it up to you to watch it, skip through it a little bit, however you want to do it. Now, what will probably make it easier is if there's a particular subject that you want to view, I can probably chapterize the video. If there's just a word, it's chapterize. I don't think there is. I can add chapters to the video. And what I mean by that is by using annotations and time specs, we can, in the description of the videos below, you know, you just click on the time signature or the time link and it will take you to the actual time of the video. That can be done. And it won't be a very detailed description, but it's going to say something like 1 minute, 30 seconds, talked about Surface. 1 minute, 55 seconds, talked about iPad. 5 minutes, 30 seconds, talked about long day at work. You know, something like that. And if you want to know just about the, what I said about the Surface, you can click on that. Either you can watch the whole video, or you can click into certain ones. Now, notice that little time thing may not necessarily work on the website itself. That will only work on the YouTube page. All right, so I think that covers it. It was a good day today. I'm happy that I was able to finish the vlog, and it's going to get rendered tonight. It's probably going to take a few hours. After it's rendered, I will upload it and try to have it live by tomorrow afternoon, which will be Tuesday. I think I said Wednesday. I don't know. It's Monday now. So by Tuesday afternoon, It will be published and viewable on my website as well as YouTube. A lot of good things happening, and the reason why I say that is because I'm still alive. I'm happy. I'm still alive. I woke up this morning, breathing. The only thing wrong with me is my ankle. My left ankle still hurts a little bit, but that's it. But I'm very happy. And even though I'm walking long distances now, people have noticed that I'm losing just a little bit of weight. Not a lot, just a little bit. Because I still eat a lot of things that I used to eat. I still do. But walking helps keep it down. When I was driving, imagine eating and not doing anything. Then you blow the hell up. Boop, there you go. You're big, you know. But people who are really into health, what they try to do is keep the carbs down to a minimum, like one serving. And you know, one serving of rice is like 2 tablespoons. Basically, it's like a little tiny bowl. Lots of protein, lots of veggies, but none sugary veggies. Okay? Tomato, it is not a vegetable. It is a fruit. It has a lot of carbs. A lot of fruits have a lot of carbs. So you want to keep that down to the minimum as well. You don't want to eat a whole lot of fruit. Now, a smoothie is good as long as you're using low-fat yogurt. Excuse me. And low-fat milk, if you decide to put milk in, or any type of dairy product. You can eat, and one smoothie can probably take care of all your fruity needs. One smoothie. That's it. Then you have your one sample of fruit is already taken care of for the day. You know what I'm saying? You eat that fruit, the smoothie, and you're good. And then as far as vegetables are concerned, cauliflower, broccoli, spinach, not lettuce. Lettuce is nothing but water. It's not really going to do anything for you. You can eat lettuce all you want, but it doesn't do anything for you. Spinach. Eat the spinach. A little bit of tomato. You can eat tomatoes, but not a whole lot. But what you want to stay away from is lots of noodles and lots of rice. 1 or 2 servings max. And then you walk and exercise. Being a vegan, in my opinion, is not the best way to go. Us humans, we rely on meat. We're omnivores, or we like to eat meat. And it's not like we need it. And that's just my opinion there. So, you need to eat meat, you need to eat your vegetables, and you also need to do all kinds of stuff. Like now, there are substitutes for meat, for those of you who are so wanting not to eat meat. You can eat beans. And there are also protein substitutes you can also take as well. Sorry, you make it across the street here before I talk to you. Now, how I don't practice what I preach, of course, you definitely want to start. This is something that I definitely want to eventually get into. And this is why Whole Foods is a good place to go to get all the healthy foods you need. You can buy meats there. They just have organic meats. You can also get meat substitutes. Now, if you just can't get rid of that bacon and beef like I can't, I mean, tell you the truth, I can't either. I love me some beef. I love me some bacon and all that good old stuff. What I don't eat is pork. And I think you'll find that some black people in this world just don't eat pork. And I'm not one of them. But I love bacon. And if someone fixes bacon, I will never fix it myself. But if someone fixes some pork bacon in their home, I will eat that bitch. Because that bacon smells good, okay? But in my home, I eat turkey bacon, which is my substitute for eating pork. But it's your choice. Just make sure you cook the shit out of it. Burn it before you eat it, okay? Now, so yeah, you need your protein. And that's why eating beans and rice and some vegetables is a good thing to eat. And when I say beans and rice, you only put like 2 or 3 tablespoons of rice on that plate. Then throw down some beans and some meat, like some chicken wing or something like that, or chicken, shredded chicken, or you know, some boiled bacon is pretty good. But the thing is that you have to consider how much you eat, and that's what I'm trying to watch. It's hard to do sometimes because eating healthy costs money, especially the way the fast food industry, they charge like $1, $2 for a hamburger. But you go to Whole Foods and it's like $20. You're end up spending twice as much at Whole Foods than you would end up spending at HEB. Organic sugar is $8 as compared to $5 for a bag of sugar. So you're looking at spending a little bit more money for organic than you are if you purchase, you know, non-organic products. And then go to fast food, like there's Taco Bell, Wiener Schnitzel's, McDonald's, all in the same block. And then, of course, the gas station there, they have prepared foods as well. They have hot dogs and all kinds of nasty shit, right? So, and it's cheap. All you need is $2. Now go to Whole Foods and try to spend $2. You can probably end up with a cup of coffee, but you're not gonna be able to get anything to eat. Go to McDonald's with $5 and you get a full-fledged meal, and you feel full. You're like, okay, I'm good for today, or at least you're good for 6 hours. You go to Whole Foods, in order to eat something that's decent, you're gonna end up spending like $10. But then if that's not just it, it's not just about what you eat. It is also about how much you exercise. If you like to drive your car, like I do, if I had a car, if you like to drive your car, nothing wrong with that. But get out and walk every once in a while. Like every day, actually. Instead of trying to find parking too close to the grocery store, why not try to find parking as far away from the front door? Unless it's raining, of course, then of course you want to find parking that's close. But I know some people will drive around a parking lot until they get that parking spot as close to the front door as possible when they go to a grocery store or any place for that matter. But why not try find parking as far away from the front door as possible? And get out and walk some. Get your ass up and walk. If the store, if you're only going to get a few items, I'm not talking about like a car full, but you're only going to, you're going to go to the store and get a couple of bags of groceries, 2 bags. And it's plastic bags, not paper bags, of course. Then we get into the recycling issue. But you're getting like 2 plastic bags full of groceries, okay? And it's something that you can carry very easily. And the store is only like a block and a half away. Really? Are you going to drive there? Why not? Bike it. Carry a backpack. And then when you finish shopping, just throw the bags of groceries into your backpack and bike back home or walk it. That's what I do sometimes now, especially now that I'm not driving anymore. I take my backpack with me, and I try to stuff as much groceries as possible in my bag. And then stuff like bread and eggs, I'll carry that. Stuff that can get squished very easily. But everything else like canned goods and bottled items, I put in my bag. And then I can carry it in my back so I don't have to worry about it. Now, of course, if you're of age or physically not able to do that, elderly people too as well, then of course don't. Physically challenged people, persons with disability, older people, yeah, that may be a little difficult to do. Do what you got to do to survive, okay? But I'm talking about people who are still physically, like I'm still physically able to do some things. There's no point for me to be lazy and just drive down to the store and it's only like 2 blocks away. Unless it's raining. Lightning and thundering, hell yeah, I'll be driving. Anyway, here's my buzz. Peace.